G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of our Auto Heroes playthrough. So let's get at it. G'day guys, welcome back. So today we're just going to do a quick video where I'm going to talk about some different things that are happening within the game currently. We're going to talk about a couple of things that are going to come out. And we're going to also talk about a couple of different resource questions that I've had. Talking about, what I think is good about, what's good and bad about the whole changes to Arcane Energy, Glistening Essence, Gold, and what have you with the accumulation of these things. And then I'm going to talk about a couple of other little things. And then after that, we'll jump into the bag, we'll unlock a bunch of stuff. Might do our summons as well. I think we got a 10 summon and some friendships. I could just save those. It's probably a good idea. We might end up doing that. But you know what? That's what I decided to do. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off by talking about Arcane Energy and Glistening Essence and whatnot. Now, my take on Arcane Energy and Glistening Essence is... it's interesting. Okay, so Glistening Essence was always very difficult to get anyway. It always was. It's always going to be, unless you actually get the Glistening Essence Soul. Now, on this account, I don't have the Glistening Essence Soul currently. I have a Gold Soul and a Arcane Energy Soul going currently. Now, my Magic Box should be more unlocked, but I haven't gone through more of the campaign. I need to get through the main story to unlock more of the Ammonites, which is what you use to upgrade the level of your Magic Box, which means you can put more things into your Magic Box to gain more resources. But in saying that, okay, so we're going to start off with something like Glistening Essence. Now, Glistening Essence really hasn't changed much. The only difference between Glistening Essence now and what it was before, it is definitely much harder to get now. And if you see it in the shop, I've been buying it. It's just... it's too hard to get without it, and the only other things that you really get is you get some 6-hour Glistening Essence stuff from the God's Blessing, I believe is what it's called. Yep, God's Blessing. But, from what I've seen, the only time you can get these, which is what I want these 24-hour Glistening Essence, right? The only way to get those is to pay the price, and I'm not paying that. That's just not happening. I just cannot justify it. But in saying that, I'm going to slowly collect as much as I can. Now, the bounty board is a good place you can get Glistening Essence from. You can refresh. Refreshes are cheaper now. They were 50 diamonds. They are now 30. But, I mean, is it really worth it? There's not much point in refreshing the bounty board. I've done a few experiments now, and you get nothing really worthwhile. So there's no point in refreshing the bounty board ever. Don't waste your diamonds. Not worth it. You don't get scrolls. It's impossible. The only way to get scrolls is if the devs decide to give them out during a competition, or you get one a day. That is it. That is the only way to get scrolls. That's it. That and the Endless Abyss. Endless Abyss, you can get some scrolls, but I haven't found any just yet, and I'm pretty sure it's at level 120. You get 20 scrolls, I think, but I'm not sure if that's changed with the update and change to the Endless Abyss. So currently, the only way to actually get recruitment scrolls is to buy them with money in the mall. In here, with your different packs, you can buy these scrolls. But honestly, not worth it. Not worth having to refresh your bounty board. I don't think it's worth spending money in the mall for recruitment scrolls. I mean, it is what it is, unfortunately. Like, we used to be able to farm them quite well and get levels up, and I guess this is their way of balancing it out, where you don't have to what where you don't have to spend courage coins on medals to upgrade your heroes anymore. Now you can just upgrade your heroes without any resources, but I think I prefer not have having the resources if it's swapping out the actual ability to get scrolls for free. I don't want to have to put my hands in my pocket to buy summons. That's just not fair. That turns the game into a pay to win game, and I don't want that to happen. There are definitely going to be players who do that, and I'm not knocking on them. If they want to do that, that's fine. There's no issues in supporting the business. I do support my own ways. I do have the monthly cards, for example, but yeah. So I'm not too stoked about that sort of stuff. Arcane Energy, they fixed that. They had a quick bug fix that happened because it was nearly impossible to get Arcane Energy. Yeah, it got to a point where no one could actually level up their heroes so that you could actually compete or move on with the game. Now, I like that. That was really good. They listened to the community, and the community said, well, things are too hard. You have to make things a little bit easier. Yeah, because before the major update, before Server 3, it was very hard. Sorry, it was very easy to level up your heroes and very easy to get these sort of resources, right? And then after the update, it got much, much harder to the point where it's like almost impossible. Now, things have changed, and I'm very happy about that. With private items, I mean, it sucks that we don't have our good private items yet. It's coming. It has made a lot of heroes pretty much useless. I mean, I'm using Cassio currently. I like him because he's my favorite hero, but honestly, without this private item, he is not that good. Not that good at all. I wouldn't recommend using him. I'm actually going to swap him out eventually. I want to swap Cassio and probably a Mizwa. I might swap out the Cassio for Valkyrie and maybe a Mizwa for the Kent, but I will not do that until the Kent is exactly the same star level as our Mizwa, and I do think I'll probably get Mizwa to 10 star first, so he'll probably stay on the team for a long time. Plus, he also gives that extra aggro or swordsman bonus, that is, as well. So, with the team that I've got currently with Otter, Castham, Ophelia, we got Cassio, Raphael, and Mizwa, I'm actually thinking I might end up even swapping Raphael out for maybe the Kent. Because Mizwa is very good. Castham actually does a ton of healing, which is kind of surprising, to be honest, because I didn't think his healing would really be that good, but it really is that good. Like, considering you can't, what is it? Considering not very many, no heroes don't have their proper private items. It's just whatever stats you get, whatever stats bonuses you got. So this one's giving me dodge, which is good. It's very good. It means Castham stays alive a little bit longer, which means he can heal more. The only thing that I don't like about it is I kind of put Castham in the team so he could die and explode, and then that way Otter can actually do more damage to the enemy team. But that's the thing, yeah, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. We get through those things. Another thing I wanted to talk about is I've had a lot of questions about the forging shop. Now, how do we get these tokens? To be honest, I don't know how we get those tokens, because in the shop there are various things, yada yada yada. It doesn't say anything there. We don't have any way of getting any of these tokens, none of these things to actually buy any of these sets. So that's a bit of a bummer. We got no idea when that happens, but once I get some information, I'll relay it. And then we've also got the courage shop. It's not too bad. I don't mind it. I mean, I'm saving all of my courage coins at the moment so that when I start to get mythic gear, I can start buying mythic gear. I'm not going to waste any of my courage coins. There's just no point. Honestly, you get so much gear going through the Endless Abyss, just going through the game currently. There's no point spending any of your courage coins on any items. None. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Not until you get to mythic sets. Because why would you spend 2,000 courage coins on a 4-star blue helmet, for example, when you can spend 2,000 courage coins on a 4-star mythic helmet? There's no difference in the price. So don't waste your coins. Save them. Save them. Save them to mythic. Okay? Don't waste them. Doesn't matter. You can find different ways to complete all of your weeklies. I'm more than sure you can. Yeah, you only need to do 9 and there's plenty here. I don't think you need to be buying the courage coins. So that's just my take on these things. You know, it's a little unfortunate. They've made it very hard for me as well to keep super interested, because yeah, it is difficult. You know, I like to be able to do summons, you know, and I don't want to have to pay for them with money. You know, like, I like these things, and the reason why I really liked this game was because the bounty board was useful, the shop useful, doing all these other things you really had to think, and it was absolutely useful. But now it seems like it's super hard, and it kind of feels like a money grab, and I hope that's not the case. But in saying that as well, remember, the update's only still new, yeah? It's only been about a month and a half since the update has been out. So, you know, hopefully things can change. I mean, definitely things can change, but I hope it changes for the better, because, yeah, I love the game. It's so much fun. But I don't want to have to be spending money to play the game and actually do the things that I want to do, especially for making content. That's another reason why it's been very hard for me to make content. How do I make content when I can't get any resources to make content? You know, like, I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. But at the same time, obviously, work and whatnot has been very difficult. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump over to our bag, and we're going to get all of this stuff out of our bag. We're going to do a little bit of a summon session with these things. I think I've got 10 recruitment scrolls. Yeah, we got 10 recruitment scrolls, and we got 5 friendships. So, as always, as we always do, we're going to start off with all our food in our bag. Alright, so we're going to go on with these, our 3 stars. Get all these through and done, so then we can do some more awakening, so then we can get a little bit further within the game. Now, I don't want everything that I've said to discourage people from playing the game, okay? It's definitely worth playing the game. It is a lot of fun, yeah? Remember, things can change very rapidly in games like this, but just take into account that you're not just going to boost through super quickly anymore. It's just not going to happen, unfortunately. It's just how it is. Alright, let's see what we get. Any legends? Yeah, we got a Winnie. That's very good. Okay, cool. We got a Winnie. We might end up putting Winnie back in the team, which would be very nice. I might even swap out. Oh no, we got a couple of Raphaels here. So Raphael ain't going nowhere, I don't think. Alright, so what are we hoping for? We're hoping for Otters. We're hoping for Valkyrie. What else? Anything Travelers, anything Mystic is what we're looking for on this account. Ah, yeah, we got a Leah. Not too bad. I'm not going to use a Leah on this account because I do have her on my other accounts. I do need to get onto those accounts eventually, and maybe that's where I'm going to do a big summon session. I mean, on one of those accounts has 350 summon scrolls. Another one has another 100 on there, I think, or maybe 200 on there. But we'll see. Maybe I might break it up and do 100 on each one, so then I've got actual videos that I can do for you guys, you know what I mean? So we've got the Valkyrie finally. I want to get a lot more copies of Valkyrie. She seems to be very good currently. Her healing is on point. She seems to be tanking quite a lot. I'm not sure why that is. I think it might be a private item. But yeah, she seems to be an absolute beast currently. You see a lot of her in the PvP. So we're going to jump over here. We're going to go over to our friendship summons, and we're going to start here. We've got 5 pulls here. So let's go with this. We won't get any legends because that would be super lucky. But hey, you might. Getting plenty of food, which is what we want. Oh yeah, we got an elite. Not bad, not bad. Keep going. Bang, another elite. Not too bad. I think this is our last one. Kuda. Move on from here. Do our last summon here. Right. Good as. We got a legendary from a summon pool. That's good. And what do we get? We got an otter. I am so happy with that. Now, I'm not going to use this because I do need to save my diamonds. We're going to continue saving these as much as we can. Yeah, it's difficult to get diamonds as well because the bounty board gives you max like 40 diamonds now, and the board gives you max like 30 or 20 or something. It's horrible. When you used to be able to pick up 400, which was great. That was awesome, but not anymore. So, now we're going to move on, and we're going to jump into our awakening. So, let's have a look at what we got here. So, we're going to have a look at our... actually, we're going to go have a look through this way. So, we've got plenty of food in our royals, which is nice. We're not actually building anything in here, so... it doesn't really bother me too much. I could build an Astana just like absolutely everyone else, but that's just not going to happen. I'm not following the meta. Meta can be the way it is. I don't care. I'm always break the meta guy. So, we got our cast ham here. Hopefully, we can build some food to get our cast ham up. Should be able to, which will be fantastic. I might just turn that Sarah into some food. Yeah, that'll probably end up being the thing. So, that'll be nice. We'll get him up to 9-star, I hope. Over here in Travelers, we've got enough copies to take our Raphael up to 8-star, so we should be able to do that. We've got a few copies here of our Mizwa. We'll see if we can get him to 9-star. I don't think we will, but we'll probably get this Winnie up to 6 as well, which will be fantastic. Over here, we can get our Otter up to 8-star. Awesome. I wanted that. I needed him to get up to 8-star. Just need him to be that little bit stronger, which would be nice. And then we just start building some food. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to start over here. We're going to go into our scavengers. So to build up our cast ham, well, actually first things first, we'll just auto. I'm just going to auto awaken. I know I probably shouldn't, but whatever. I'm going to. Don't matter. Right. Now we're going to jump over here. And let's have a look at what we can do. We'll grab her, go bang. Okay, so we can make her 7-star. So we get her closer to the food that we need for cast ham. We do need another copy of cast ham, so that is a thing. We're going to jump over here into our travelers, and we're going to start by... oh, what are we going to start by doing? Yeah, we'll do our Raphael. Raphael, we got 2 copies there. Bang. Oh boy. That is Cooter. And then we need another copy of Raphael. So he only stops at 7. Okay, well that's alright then. What do we got here? Can we make him... no, we cannot. We cannot make him anything. So that's fine. We can keep them the way they are. We'll probably make this Winnie a 6-star. So let's go ahead and do that. That's going to be great and very handy for us. We'll move over here to our Mystics. And over here, it's tough. It is tough because we need another copy of Otter. I completely forgot that you need 2 copies, but that is fine. We got one of the copies, so we can just about get there. Okay, so we're getting there. We are getting there. I'm super happy about that, and I am happy about the progress that we have got currently going. It is slow, but it is progress, and I am very happy with it. So, unlike this, you get one of these a week, which is nice. I should really save them, but that's just not going to happen. I want to level things up. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end it right there. Thank you very much for watching my video all the way to the end. Please leave a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe down below for more content. I got more stuff over there, and I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Cheers.